environment to look conducive. I would like to thank the visitors for joining hands so that they can come and plant trees on our school. I know that will be a very great help to us, and also like to thank the deputy principal and the principal for welcoming those visitors to come to our class. And also it will be our role to make sure that those trees, they have been watered when there's no rain, and take care of them well so that they cannot be tampered with. And with those few remarks, I would like to wish you a nice day.
Students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. First, I will take this opportunity to thank the school administration and all the visitors who have made this great activity. I'm sure that in the few years to come, it will change the environment and all the environment will be conducive. And this is a great activity because we as students, we need a conducive environment for studying. And in addition to that, we need to make our environment to be beautiful. So this is a great activity, and I would like to thank the administration again. On the side of the students, let us take care of these trees. I'm happy that the administration had organized that these trees are not going to be planted by anybody, but it's for our own. We are going to plant these trees, take care of these trees. As we leave this school, we can leave an indication back. In addition to that, work hard in class so that when you are coming here after a few years, we can identify you by what you did in both academics and what you did to our environment. I would like to take this opportunity again to wish you a nice day. Thanks.
Students, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
God is good.
All the time.
The purpose of us being here is to turn Nyanturago High School green. We want to have green living. In green living, we are supposed to know the importance of the green color, which I put on today as my mark for the occasion. To know the importance of the green color, you look at the trees. The trees are living things just like us. The difference is the language. The trees have their own language, which we cannot understand, but at the end of the day, we coexist. So those of us who don't know the importance of this green color, let us start knowing today. With me, I have some of the functions of a tree. A tree, my flower, my friend. A tree, my flower, my friend. This one is in the family of ornamental. Ornamental, these are trees which make us have good mood as we begin the day. We put them where we stay, homesteads, schools, hospitals, if you go to those places where people take their leisure from, hotels, you have them there. And when you see them, your mood changes, by the way. You are not aware, know it today. You smell this one, you feel nice. My tree, my flower, my friend. Again, my tree, my flower, my friend. How many people know my vehicle? How many people know my vehicle?
We need to invite our senior teacher, Madam Phyllis Sawe.
Protocol observed, I want to say that it's a good day because we are going to add oxygen to our environment. And when we add oxygen to our environment, we breathe better. And when we breathe better, we have more energy, yes? And what we require is what? What we require is energy. So I want to thank everyone who is going to be involved in this exercise. I want to thank the people who came up with the idea, the brainchild behind the whole idea. I want to thank them. And I want to hope that as we get these trees into our compound, we are going to be good boys and girls and take care of them, because we'll need the oxygen and we'll need the what? We'll need the energy. I wish you a nice day.
And it's good at times, at times always, to give back to the community. So I must appreciate that very important gesture. And they say in the Bible that cleanliness is second to godliness. So before we look for other things, earthly things, let us strive to be clean. And it's because of that the alumni decided to come with this program. And I'm sure they will come with many other programs that will help this school. And this alumni is here because they worked hard. I'm sure there are some people who they were within school those years back who could not dare come here because they were jokers in class. So that should also be your message. Work hard. In the next 10 years also, you will be the people to sit in the front here advising students at that time. So work hard. We don't want a vacuum in social life, because next years you will be the people to lead the society. And soon I will be talking to you. Work hard so that you get to that class.
Chairman, Parents Association of Nyanturago High School, the Chairman, Nyanturago High School Alumni, our invited guests, the colleague teachers, the members of and teaching staff of Nyanturago High School, and our dear students. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more.
Good afternoon, sir.
Our prayer.
Our commitment. If 7.5 is to be, it's up to me.
Today, 5th of June, 2019, we are gathered here for a very important exercise.
we have called off the activities we were engaged in. Not that they are less important, but what we are going to do this afternoon is also a very important exercise. As a school, we are concerned with our environment, and it's very important that we manage and conserve it very well. Trees play a very important role in our lives. You are all geography students. You know the relationship between trees and rainfall, trees and water. You are aware the water we use here in school does not come anywhere else, but right here in school. Where we have trees, there is always water, and clean water. Trees themselves has aesthetic value. They give us a beautiful environment. As the senior teacher said, there is also a relationship between trees and oxygen. Because trees or forests are air purifiers. Where there are trees, the air is purified. You have fresh air. And therefore you are likely to live healthy. Trees is also a source of timber that we use in many areas. There are very many important roles played by trees. I'm not going through all of them. I've just mentioned a few. And therefore it's important wherever you live, you should have trees, whether in school or at home. And because we want to enjoy all these benefits, we have set aside this day to plant trees in our school. And Mr. Maobe already alluded to the theme of this day. It is to keep Nyanturago green and clean. We want to do that this afternoon. And I really want to appreciate the role played by the BOM chairman and the alumni of this school for this initiative. This is their program, they initiated it, and it's a worth program. So as we welcome them to school, let us also appreciate them for initiating this program. Let's give them a clap. Our school and students, we are seeing a lot of goodwill from many stakeholders of Nyanturago High School. From your parents, from the neighbors of the school, from the political wing, and from the alumni who are represented here today. And students, when the alumni, when these old boys and girls were in this school, they made this school great. And this school was known countrywide. They made it great, and the school made them great. They are now at the top there. And the Chinese normally say, those at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. Those ones who are high up there didn't fall there. There is an effort they made to get up there. So if you want to be where they are now, you also need to utilize your time well in school and make Nyanturago great again. Are we communicating, students? They can only support you to make Nyanturago great. But the only people who can make Nyanturago great again, it is you. It is your responsibility. They handed over a very good school to you, and it's very good for you when you'll be living here, you should leave a great school. You should hand over the baton to those ones who will be coming a very good school, a great one. And therefore, we want you to follow their footsteps. Take care of your school. If they didn't take good care of it, I'm sure you'll not be here today. So take good care of it and make it great. Students, we are going to plant trees, and all of us are going to take part in this exercise. We have enough seedlings for each one of us. The number of tree seedlings we have in school is enough for each one of us to plant 2 trees today. And I want to take this opportunity to appreciate everybody who donated the tree seedlings. I want to begin by appreciating the county government of Kisii County, who donated a total of 1,000 tree seedlings. I thought you would clap for that. We have also this morning received a total of 300 seedlings. Whom are you appreciating now? We have received a total of 300 seedlings from the area member of parliament. Tushangilie mheshimiwa na makofi mazuri, please. Through the alumni, we have also received over 500 tree seedlings that we are going to plant today. We appreciate the effort of everybody who has made this day a success. Your role as students, today you are going to plant trees. Mr. Maobe and the deputy will give us guidelines on how we are going to plant the trees. So your role, 1, is to plant the trees. 2, you must ensure that it survives. Because we shall know who has planted which tree. When it dies, my friend, you will look for another seedling. Don't ask me from where. And ensure it survives. We want to keep Nyanturago green and clean. When those trees will be growing, students, we are saying, don't destroy them. Protect them. As a school, we are going to play our part to ensure that they are protected from destruction, to ensure that they survive. Once more, I want to appreciate everybody who is here today. It is a holiday, a public holiday, but we have sacrificed our time and other engagements to be here for the sake of Nyanturago. We are not taking your presence here for granted. Thank you, and may God bless you.
So, to me, this is an opportunity to come to this great school. Indeed, this is a great school because we have interacted with the product of this school at higher levels of academia, and they have really excelled. So you are in the right place. For your information, this school has produced the highest scorer in Kenya in the University of Nairobi, and is one chairman, Dr. Magutu. So you are not misplaced. He is a great scholar, not only in Kenya, in Africa. I know what he does in research. Now, 2, it is the purpose of any country to go green. And therefore, the goals of our country is to go have a green economy. And what we are doing here at Nyanturago, submissionally, will make Kenya a strong, sustainable green economy. So my request today is this. Let us make the great school Nyanturago clean and green. And for your information again, this school has really produced great men and women in this country. Don't fail them. Contribute, play your role, and make Nyanturago again a great school.
The chair of BOM, Chair PTA, our guest, Brother Bosire, the teachers who are present, non-teaching staff, the scribes who are around, the students, good afternoon. Hamjambo. I'm a former student of the school in the cohort of 1980s under the late headmaster. You know, by then they were referred to as headmasters. His name was Abel Nyamboga Maranga, and his house was just next to the school bus shed. That was his house. I don't come from farm, just a village man here. I come from Nyamasibi. That's my home. Now, on behalf of Kisii County, my governor, the deputy governor, the CEC, that is the County Executive Committee member in charge of environment, water, and energy, Madam Skito Charo, I first want to say thank you. And I want to thank them on your behalf, because when the chairman called me, it was a short notice. I don't know why the chairman called me, why he referred to me. I took the shortest time possible between a night and the following day in the morning. By 10, I was able to marshal over 1,000 seedlings. And the seedlings, I delivered them yesterday to the principal. For those students who are good in geography and who would want to be forest officers or forest experts, I'll give you some knowledge. But you know, with the knowledge, it is expensive. You have to pay for it. It's never free. I work with the Kisii County government, but by training, I am a professional teacher. Mwalimu wa Kiswahili na historia. I'm back to this school because I love history. I left this school when it was green. When I say green, it was a forested school. And that is why we are back. We want to restore the school and bring it back to this glory by giving it back its original status. Make Nyanturago High School green and clean. During our times, we used to sweep in the morning at 6, all the way from the buying center up to Morias Hill, up there, sweeping the road. And I can remember the late Chief Abuga, if he resurrected today, he will attest to that. I know when you hear that, you think we were criminals. We did it with passion. We did it with pride. And those days, we had no shoes. We were stepping down. We had no pullovers. We had no ties. You could not put on a Festa t-shirt from inside. But we made the school what it is. I don't want to go into that history. When a principal, you will allow me to pass geography information to the students. You are a privilege. Who are good in geography here? Geography students. I don't want to ask you a query, but I want to give you general information for purposes of you getting updated. The highest point above sea level in Gusii land, I mean Kisii County and Nyamira County. Where is that place? Students. On a principal, nobody knows. Geography Form 2, Form 3, the highest point in Gusii land? Huh? Manga? Anyway, geography teacher here? The highest point in Wuziland, Kisii, and Nyamira is called Nyamasibi. Take that one. Listen. You know you are talking because you are using your eyes. Ask any teacher here who has the latest phone with GPRS. You go to Ichuni, you go to Nyamasibi, and prove me wrong. If you find Ichuni is higher than Nyamasibi, come, I'll give you 2,000 shillings. Through GPRS. I can even give you my driver right now. When the Ichuni, akupeleke Nyamasibi, you confirm. Number 2. The unknown plateau in Wuziland. I don't want to ask, but I want to tell you. The unknown plateau in Wuziland is found in Nyamasibi. Nyanturago is part of Nyamasibi. Because all the way from Ekware to Riuri Secondary School is almost a flat area. And when you are there by 7 p.m. in the evening to around 8, you can see up to 6 to 70 factories found in Kisii and in Nyamira counties. Number 3, that is not in Nyamasibi. When we talk of islands, one teacher taught me in class 3 and he used to pronounce it as Island. But it is island. We have one small island in Kisii, but in a specific physical feature. That island is situated in a moving or in moving water, in a river. I don't know whether anybody here knows where it is. An island in Wuziland, and it is in Kisii County. If you don't know, you will need to pay me, I take you there with your school bus. And it is a living island and a smaller one across. But because I want you to know, because you are my good brothers and sisters, some of you are my sons and daughters, you are my neighbors, I'll give you the answer. But the principle you can arrange with the geography teacher, you want to see the island. There is a bigger one and a smaller one. Go to Nyambunde, between Igare and Itumbe, where we have River Gucha. You stop on top of that bridge. You will see a bigger island in the middle of a river and a smaller one. Because that gives you the practical description of an island. Dry land surrounded by, simple. Lawyers, entrepreneurs, and one of you who has got traveled to Nairobi. Do you know Enabus? Do you know Transline buses? Who are the men behind that? Nyanturago alumni. Si mwalimu najua. So can't you clap for your school? Serious engineers, serious ICT technocrats, economists, financiers, medical doctors, and others. They have come from which school? Nyanturago. Finally, you will excuse me. If you have a place to record, you can record. I brought you an assorted number of seedlings. And I want just to name them a few. I brought about 100 Prunus africanas. You are going to plant them, they are there. Sinakaa kama blue gum, lakini sio blue gum. I brought 600 graveras. 500 was a donation from my government, Kisii County, and 100 was my personal donation. Eucalyptus is the blue gum. I donated 100. We have macadamia, 300 pieces. Macadamia is called in our language omuobo. Then I was given a donation by the farmer where I bought the seedlings. 1 croton macrostaches, that is called Omosocho. I can give you the names. Then your teacher, the deputy I think, is the one who sent me. He needed some ornamental trees. That is the bottle brush. You will see them. There is red and there is white. You can see them behind the office of the principal administration block. There are a few there. Ingawa niliona mnaziguza sana mpaka zimeanza kulema. Those are the ones we call bottle brush, red and white. Then we have the royal palm. You will see it. We have the Bodo capras. In short, we just say Bodo. Bodo, there was one in front of the flag post, if not 2, but they were cut down. It's called Bodo capras. We have 10 of them. We have royal palm 10, and we have about 10 cypress pieces or seedlings. Those are the few species that we were able to get. And I want to say, Bwana Principal, with the permission of the chairman, we may not want to plant trees only in the secondary section. I never went through that primary school. But as you eat a goat here, you make sure some little blood splits to the other section. Ask the headmaster or the head teacher there. Let them give us the number of seedlings they can have. I'm able to donate to them 200 seedlings of Gravera so that the primary school also becomes green. Finally, I want to tell you students one thing. When we were in this school, it was a paramilitary school. Daktari labda kujua hiyo. It was a paramilitary school. Everywhere is running, but we did not have any human accident. Si mnaelewa hiyo wanafunzi? I wish some teacher was around, lakini nasikia hayuko. Mr. Gekonga alifikia hiyo, alipata hiyo system ikiendelea. So I want to say this. Kindly students, as we plant the seedlings, make sure you take care of them.
Short time, I want to take this opportunity to welcome our PA chairman. I know you are used to another PA chairman, Mr. Daniel Makori. Mr. Clement Waro is the retired PA chairman, but he is a member of the school board of management. So can we welcome Mr. Makori? Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Principal. Good afternoon. Ningependa kuchukua fursa hii kushukuru wote ambao wamehusika kwa ajili ya kuona shule yetu is clean and clean. Si ndio? Najua ningependa nigusie mambo mawili. Leo hii tuko hapa tunaweka miti, tunapanda. Tunapopanda miti, wanafunzi wakikuwa hapa, nataka ukumbuke kitu kimoja. Hii miti itakukumbusha ilipandwa wakati wako. Si ndio? Tena haitakukumbusha ikiwa ulitoka shule hii ukiwa kiwango ya chini, kwa sababu utakuja hapa. Wale ambao wameongea hapa ni wale walifanya bidii. Ama namna gani? Hiyo ni namaanisha kwamba tukiwa hapa tufanye nini? Bidii. Ama namna gani? Tukiendelea kupanda miti kwa shule yetu green and green, we must also be green and clever. Ama namna gani? Ningependa kushukuru our man chairman ambaye ametuletea miti kutoka the county government, our area MP, na wale wote ambao wamehusika kwa ajili ya kuona shule yetu imetambulika, kwa sababu hii sio shule ya peke yake hapa katika area hii. Si kuna sura mingi. Lazima tujifunie kwa sababu tumetambulika. Ama namna gani? Najua wanafunzi lazima twende namna hiyo.
My colleagues, because I also trained as a teacher. Students seated here, most of you qualified to be my sons and daughters. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Now, people have said several things about me. One of them has said the best scholar, the best researcher award winner for Africa by then. Teacher Micheka, you know him? Yes. The maths teacher. Yes. You know Dual? Yes. Used to teach as electricity. I'm told nowadays he's teaching physics. I know the senior teacher is there, which is good because it has taken time now. She's senior. She used to teach me English literature by then. But I'm finished. I don't know who's behind me here again. Yeah, now, I was here. As much as I'm getting my recognition somewhere, Nairobi, wherever we go, I should say that I never imagined that I can be recognized with the World Bank in 2016. And I got a very serious engagement with the World Bank by then. But I keep, the memory. Where did I go to? I was made in Nyanturago. The University of Nairobi where I went to, I have schooled a bit. I did my first degree there, my second degree and my PhD. I got my PhD when I was at 30 years old. And I asked myself, who gave me this discipline to push things the way I want, and I want to be somewhere else? I said it was Nyanturago. Nyanturago is my school and Nyanturago is my career. When I was preparing in the morning to come to Nyanturago, there is a way I wanted to dress because it is an holiday. But I reminded myself, I used to wear a white shirt to Nyanturago. And sometimes I used to come here, after graduating, I came here looking for a job as a teacher. I'm supposed to teach mathematics from my first training. But I went through that gate, my shirt was not tucked in. I reminded myself, something came to my mind. I was imagining that Apple Maranga was here. I had to hide somewhere there and tuck in my shirt. Because I was coming to a place where there was a routine as discipline. The thing you are saying here that we used to green this road, there used to be a lot of trees there belonging to the school. They will read at the place. We will always go outside the school gate to clean the whole place, as the alumni was saying. We will clean this place from the other end there and towards the other side, towards the church, because there were trees all over. I look at Nyanturago when I'm heading home. I come from the village here. I don't see any tree here. The trees we used to see. I look around here. Nyanturago is not a desert that we cannot have a tree around. Now, I'm asking myself, what happened? You students, when you are coming to school, none of you has ever carried a tree, one seedling, to say this is mine, I'm putting it somewhere. We want to make this place better. A seedling will cost you 10 bob. You ask for our pocket money. I support a few students here, and you know. You ask for pocket money of 500, but you cannot take 10 bob to buy a seedling. What went wrong with our students then, now, all of today? Sorry? Oh, tumbo kwanza. So, okay. This is me. I was made here. That's one thing I'm trying to say. I was made in Nyanturago. Me, I didn't have the privilege to be in shoes the way you are. Sometimes we used to come barefoot here. I used to run around here. Games time we were running around this field. I used to come from home somewhere here every morning. I was a boarder, but operating from home. I will go home. I'm reading until midnight. It's like my school life has continued home. Then I will wake up at 3 in the morning to do some of my work. Then I'll start coming to school again at around 4. I used to get my presents here. Vijaka will tell you, math contest, the 10 contest, I used to be number 1. But by then, things were not working. The principal by then, not like senior principal you have now, used to call number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7. Then when he arrives at number 1, he will say the obvious. Magutu. I'll always come from the crowd. And I don't care whether I'm number 1 or not. I'm the obvious. I'll come and pick my things and go back. By then, we didn't have the things that you are having now. We are talking about trees. What are you sitting on? What are you sitting on there? Chairs made from? What did you write on? You write on what? What did you write on? What? You use books, is it? Made from where? You can't separate your life from trees. I'm here today. I know it is the 5th of June, which is the World Environment Day. We don't call it environmental, but it's Environment Day, where everybody should look around and see what you are able to do. Let's forget about saying that we make Nyanturago green and green. The thing is, you can't be green, you can't be clean without being green. Are you getting me? The first thing is to be what? Green. Then you become what? Clean. So it should be reading, keep Nyanturago what? Green first, then what? Green. You will be clean here. Everything will be better here. If I were in environment, when you look around, things are working. I look at the alumni chair. We started the alumni a while ago. We were here. We know what happened. He's giving us a cheek pick up there to deliver trees. I called him. I told him, can we do something for Nyanturago? I called the area and I just told him, what else can we do for the school? This is just a start. I was, let me say, I came here as a chair, board of management the other day. I might not be able to do too much or a lot for you, but we have just started. We need the support of all the stakeholders, the students, as you did sit there, because we are here because of you. All these things we are doing here, doing structures, planting trees. We are not planting trees for teachers. Everything centers around our key stakeholder, who is the student. Our teachers are here who are facilitating you, support staff, the parents, and we were given to be the board members here and the alumni is here to play a role. As we work together, I know there are a number of challenges. Can I see the prefect stand up? Good. Can we afford it? Really? Okay, I know there is the issue of the bus. Our school, me, when I pass around, they sit down. When I pass through this place, I don't know where the entrance to Nyanturago is. And I suspect the entrance from the other side looks better to the primary school. And here, I don't know what is actually here, but eventually, students, let's be very realistic. When you are coming out of your school, you need to take a photo at the entrance to go and show other people, this is my school. Do you see the way I was looking like when I was in that school, is it? Which photo can you take there? Huh? That is somebody's homestead. You cannot take a photo like I'm taking a comfortable photo to show people that I was in Nyanturago. Even me, I wish to come and take a photo to take to Nairobi and tell people I went to my school. But I keep standing there. Where should I stand? Should I face like this? Which one should be better? Eventually, I don't see anything. As much as we say we are in Nyanturago, let's be good ambassadors in our deeds as we try to market the school as much as we can. Lastly, me, today I was coming here. The work of the board is not much. We are thinking about it. In the next 2 weeks, we should give you good feedback. We know where our boys are sleeping. You know it? Okay, I was there. The principal took me there, and I know he's doing something good for you. The board stands to support academics in this school for our performance, that is for our students, and infrastructure. We don't know, and some things are not working. We stand for discipline. Please, discipline. We don't want to something like students from Nyanturago are doing this and this. He told you it was a military camp. There is a way we used to do things here. If you cannot afford to change the attitude of your schoolmates or classmates, don't spoil them. Are you getting me? If you cannot do what? If you cannot change them positively, don't do what? Spoil them. Keep your bad manners for yourself. Encourage other people to be better. Give them their counseling. Just tell them the way I look at you. Look at the way you are dressed. The way I look at you, you make a lot of noise. You can't even keep your mouth closed for 10 minutes only today. Tell someone to close his mouth today for only 10 minutes and see the change. Then you tell him when you kept your mouth closed, everything was working. You can't avoid being naughty. You can't observe the cue. The discipline I got from this place has made me a better person. And I command a bigger team wherever I come from. So I said we stand for academia. We stand for discipline. Another thing is that we are preparing you for future careers to come. Give us good ideas on what you want to make so that we can make you a better person in the future. As I told you, my school is my career. I was trained for a better person, and that's what I am. Lastly, you cannot do things. You didn't create yourself. You are not your own creation. You should fear who? God. You should fear who? God. And from what the Lord was doing here, I think he prayed a gospel song. I know again, those of us who come from the other secular world, we could have wanted some other music to dance, but not here. I know Nyanturago is a DEP school. It's a district board. It's not an SDA, a Catholic. I know if there is a Muslim student here today, they should be celebrating. But grow one another spiritually. Are you with me? You grow what? Spiritually, don't discriminate. I keep telling my students somewhere, get me? Somebody is going to church on Saturday. They use their Bible, they go to church. They come back. Somebody is going to church on Sunday. He borrows the same Bible to go to church. How many gods were they worshiping with the same Bible? It's one God. So don't come here some things which are here around here that it should be like this. No, it should be like that. That we should be given time to do this and this. Take your Bible. Forget about those days. Focus on your books. Are you getting me? We are not against what you are doing. We are not against God, but all those